Good morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT stock market strategy video for Wednesday, November 2nd. Markets did sell off yesterday. Dow down about 105, S&P down 14 and change, Nasdaq down 35. And that fear coming into the marketplace looked real nice, meaning that, when I mean real nice, meaning that there is some movement to the downside. It's nice to see that the markets can go down, at least for a day. But we have been moving lower. Yesterday was the first day I saw some conviction to the downside, where we had the last couple of days. There really was no more movement to the downside. Once we had a mid-morning move, that was pretty much it, and then they brought the market right back up again. But fear is coming in, and that really. You could say if the polls are saying that Trump and Hillary Clinton now are neck to neck, I'm not sure if that's the whole gamut here as far as why the market's moving lower. I do believe that the bigger players are moving their positions around, taking some profits, doing some sector rotation. Prior to the U.S. elections that are here next Tuesday on the 8th. So interesting to see what's happening, but we did say that would probably happen. It would either be before or after or both. So we'll see what happens and who gets in office. But I still think it's pretty much a deadlock that Hillary Clinton's going to win, unless something really crazy comes out from the FBI doing their investigative work on that email scandal. Gold took a nice big pop to the upside, and again, that's all from that fear trade. And I said I'm looking for gold to go down at least one more time. But if you get fear coming into the markets, the gold's not going to go down. Gold's going to move up. So gold had a nice day. We did break some key levels. We have some profit targets that were met, the first profit targets. And I said to you many times, guys, when you're looking for trading, and trading is pretty much range bound since July, and when you do get days that are moving, that's when you want to stalk. You want to be like a sniper in the woods, waiting for your prey to come. And when you do see an opportunity, that's when you got to pounce on it with conviction. And that's high probability trading. That's what we say here at Trading Market Technicals, high probability trades. So there's a lot of waiting around. There's a lot of doing nothing. And I mean doing nothing, when you're staring at the screens and you're looking for opportunity, you're doing something, you're working. You don't have to trade every minute of the day to make a nice living. All right, just keep that in mind. All right, so let's get right to it. We have the UUP daily. I want to show you that dollar again. We hit our first downside support area here, which was resistance. So logical for a pushback. I think this is just building energy for a break of this 2560, excuse me, for a rush back up to the 2590, and then ultimately that 2615 area. Okay, so this is a good sign, a nice logical spot for a pullback coming off of this big move all of October. It is normal to do that. Next is going to be the GLD here. You could see that we had that gap fill. I was looking for that gap fill a few weeks back, and then I thought that we would just shake this out and move lower. But we're at the top end of this gap area here. Nice constructive move here. You can see that we started to move back up again. That's nice, constructive. So we'll see what happens here. But I do think that once we get to this point here, I do suspect we could move lower. Remember, things change. Technical analysis changes minute by minute, day by day. So if we fill the gap and we start to go higher, that's possible. But we're going to have some overhead resistance here at 1308, and that's in a GC contract. Okay, but our still downside targets is still good to go. You could see that here. And again, guys, this is our Pro Trader Premier video. I want to just give you samples. This is off the daily chart. Okay, we have tons of levels, support and resistance levels, for you to trade off of in our intraday charts for our day traders, for the guys that are active. So come check it out. Next is going to be the spiders, and we did hit our first target of 210.50. Finally, I was calling a target. If you guys were obviously following me back here in July, late July, early August, when we had the first breakdown, I said 210 is going to be the spot. 210.50 did break. We did get back above it. So, but our first target was met. I'm looking for a further downside here, and I'm looking for this main spot is the gap fill. I'm not sure it's going to go down to the Brexit low, but I will say that we need some follow through to the downside now. Now, today's trading plan is it's not out of the cards to see a dead cat bounce today, even tomorrow. Okay, and then go sideways Friday and Monday into the election. All right, but I would suspect even we'll get some more weakness this morning, and then later on this afternoon we start to rally. So that's something what I'm looking for. It does not have to happen, remember, but that's what I'm looking for today's trade. All right, so here's the spiders. Next is going to be that 60-minute chart. Just wanted to show you finally that 212 is broken. Now that acts as big resistance. So even if we get back up to here, 211 and change, and we start to break back down again, I'm going to be looking for a sell for today's trade. Once the dead cat bounce, that little rally, that corrective rally is over with. Transports fell along with the market. You can see that, but still holding up key support area 140, 173. We need to see that really get taken out for some extra movement to the downside. And our first target of 117 is hit in the IWM. Okay, the bigger target, guys, the bigger target's going to be the 115, 114.90. Okay, that's going to be our next downside target. I'll put that on the charts for today, for tomorrow's analysis. And then our first target was hit here. Okay, and our next downside target is going to be 38% of 112.61. Okay, guys, hope it helps. Have a great day. Be careful out there. Definitely use your stops, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.